I'm joining you on a week we're going to pretend didn't happen, although at least tradition was broken. England did not leave on penalties from the World Cup, but it did turn into a problem for one lad who spent £550 on a tattoo declaring England World Cup winners 2026 just hours before the match. I'm not getting up, genuinely hours before the match. I mean, I get the passion, I get the enthusiasm, and personally, I'm planning on getting a tattoo celebrating my lottery win next month. Gonna get a full pack piece. You won't be able to miss it. It's genuinely going to be worth it, you know, especially when we get into the summer months, and you'll be able to see exactly which lottery numbers I went for, and it turns out didn't pay in the end. And somebody else that's going, oh no, is a wee chap we were talking about earlier who spent £550 on a tattoo declaring England World Cup winners 2026 that he got just hours before the match with Argentina. And let's be honest, we're not going to dwell on it. The match did not go the correct direction. But that's got me wondering, what is the most expensive mistake you've ever made? I could be glib and say something like university, but I had a wee think about it, and the winner has got to be in a car that I owned for less than 48 hours. Genuinely, not kidding. It was a Suzuki Wagon-R Plus. The plus bit is important, by the way. It was bought second-hand, proper Bang-O-Nomics stuff, bought it for a couple £100, and the gearbox exploded on a roundabout literally the next day when I took it out for a drive. At that point, the car's worth more as scrap than it would ever cost to repair. So that's it. That was a mistake. I ended up spending hundreds of pounds on a car that didn't even last me 2 journeys. So I want to hear about your expensive mistakes. Help me feel better and help that guy that got that tattoo feel a bit better. Do get in touch. We are talking about expensive mistakes you've made, and one's just popped into mind that I've bumped into recently, and it involves my mobile phone, which is bright, shiny and red, and I've had it for a good number of years now. But the mistake I made was spending, the best part of £100, so it's a lot of money, getting the battery replaced because it was starting to give in, and I thought, okay, well, I can stretch this thing out, I'll get a new battery and it'll be fine. The problem is, in the last couple of days, the camera's packed in on the phone as well. Which means I can't scan any codes, I can't take pictures if I see anything funny or interesting, can't make videos. Yes, I can still make phone calls and access emails, but it's become partially useless to me. And it turns out to get the camera fixed is most of the way to the cost of a new mobile phone, and on top of what I've just spent on a new battery as well. So that's a bit of an expensive mistake. I wish I'd just opted to save a bit more and then go all in on a new phone a couple months ago. But there we go. There's an expensive mistake for you if you've ever made one.